Joe's guest right after this whole big story is breaking. When all of Joe's buddies, by the way, Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, these are people that he's like, oh yeah, I'm friends. I'm close with them. He really loves and lavishes being close with these super powerful billionaires. They're all up and down that shit. And the first person he brings on is this guy. By the way, his audience was not happy about it.
The guy's shredded with a large hog. Congratulations,
Yeah,
sir.
this guy right here. I don't know the size of his hog,
local
but
influence and wins
what's
them a lot of
this
favor.
guy's fucking
That's a
story?
very specific.
This guy's a
illicit
scumbag,
desire.
fucking weirdo. The comments are brutal. We almost didn't notice the attempted covering for pedos.
To want underage people.
Well,
How do you even find out that someone's into that?
Well, I don't think that the majority or anything close to it of the women were technically. I think it was largely
young,
very young, barely legal, so to speak. But and I know that there were cases of underage, but I think
most of it was just
very, very young, but not like.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Are we looking at the same stuff?
No, but that's fine. There was only a few fucking children.
Yeah, I mean,
it was mostly young girls who were trafficked from foreign countries and stuff.
And the barely legal stuff.
Barely
which
legal.
Is okay.
But then he goes on to contradict himself.
Like 20.
By the way, apparently this is some Elon Musk lackey. Absolute humiliation for Joe. What a fucking clown.
Like 13 type thing. And then, remember, because this is an international enterprise, and many of the clients are like, in countries that don't necessarily have the same norms about that that we do. You can very easily see someone getting involved in that just because girls juice deals. And
girls juice deals. He keeps saying that.
So I don't think that Epstein. I've not seen evidence, and in my view, you don't need any of that to understand the core part of the Epstein story that is relevant to your life today in terms of your own government and the workings of power and corporate finance and the like.
He does a weird thing where he goes, the girls were almost certainly not underage, but a lot of the clients don't have the same norms, and the age of consent is much lower there. So which is it?
But I do think that girls juice deals, and the fact that he had the coolest parties on a private island with the hottest girls is
also
something
brought
that
in
makes
a lot of intellectuals, stimulating conversation, scientists, all these very interesting people. So that was part of the thing, right?
No.
That was the draw.
Try hosting a cool party as a guy.
Stop saying cool party, bro.
No.
Stop saying cool party. Talking about Epstein Island.
The draw was girls, underage girls, children. That was the draw. Not
Stop
a cool
saying cool party. It's not a cool party, bro. Why was he doing this?
Bro, you don't know how hard it is. It's hard to get people to come to your parties.
Listen, I know that. All right? People don't show up for my parties. I can't even get my family to show up to my parties. That doesn't mean I'm going to traffic a bunch of young girls, okay? Even if it would mean the whole block shows up.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Kind of. That's kind of what he's saying. That's what this guy's actually saying.
With a bad ratio. So
bad ratio.
Sausage party.
With a sausage party. And when you develop a reputation for having attractive women at the parties you host, you become...
loser.
You become an important person to know in the network, because basically every male has a desire for attractive women.
He's saying attractive women. These are not women.
We ain't doing that.
They're not even women. They're girls. They're little girls.
Even like an 18-year-old where you lovingly called them barely legal is still fucking weird.
18 is not barely legal, right?
No, it is. It means you're barely legal. It means you just turned 18.
Okay, because I think he means like 16.
That's what I understood it as.
Yeah, he means like under, but barely legal.
No.
Yeah. It's worse than you're
Well,
thinking.
but hold on.
'cause 18
Barely
would be
legal means
better.
it's legal.
Barely legal means like just turned 18.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
means it's
Yeah,
legal.
freshly, yeah.
Okay.
Barely
Just
legal.
turned legal.
Which obviously could mean a lot of different things because in some states it's actually lower. And then he's talking about foreign people over the age. So, but let's assume he's talking about an 18-year-old that was trafficked from Russia. That's all good. Like a bunch of 50-year-old, 6-year-old creeps showing up for the weekend to fucking run train on them or something. That is also fucking gross, my friend. I like. What's with the? Why are we always trying to rope us in? This guy goes, all guys want to fuck children. We ain't doing that.
No, we ain't doing that.
I'm tired of people trying to rope me in. I'm not. We ain't doing any of that. Right?
Has a desire for attractive women, not saying underage, obviously, but that is like
Not obvious.
a universal biological desire for men to want to be around attractive women.
And what
Oh
did they
my
do for gay
god!
guys?
Oh my god!
By the way, this guy's running defense for Jeffrey Epstein
And for
Joe-
pedophiles.
pedophiles.
Let's
Joe's-
all explain in fancy words why we're explaining why it's okay to protect pedophiles. Let's all do that.
So Joe's big follow-up question is, what do they give gay guys? Seriously.
To want to be around attractive women.
And what did they
And
do
by
for
the way, I'm asking for, not asking for me, by the way. Giant Hog, the fan of Giant Hogs. Not asking for me, by the way. I have a friend, Peter Thiel, who's gay. Curious what he did there.
gay guys?
That that's just based on what they
I have
told
no
me.
idea.
Is that a part of the file?
Why are you
or-
even asking that?
To want to be
This
around
man just got finished saying Jeffrey Epstein did nothing wrong. And you're like, do gay guys have fun there too?
attractive women.
And what did they do for gay guys?
Yeah, they probably have little boys too.
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
You got to grab that, Zach.
I'm pretty
They
sure
did
they
for
had
gay
little
guys.
boys and little girls.
Is that a conspiracy brain
I have
question?
no idea.
Is there some sort of Joe Rogan conspiracy? Is that why he's asking that?
No, I think he just wants to know.
Mm.
I mean, not that I know of.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a part of the file or the lore?
I've not seen evidence of it. Or if I have, I can't recall it offhand. But again,
the whole point is he's throwing these very attractive, cool parties to get all these people together.
But that's
They're
what
not
juices
cool
deals.
parties.
Right.
Juicing,
you-
it's what juices deals. Guys, he was just juicing the deals.
Take this scenario. Epstein's running a fund. A donor, a colleague, someone that he'd like to do a favor for, or an intelligence service says, hey, we're trying to get a pipeline built in the Middle East.
Juice
We
the deal.
need a facilitator to help arrange private outside funding for it, so this thing can be constructed, and it doesn't look like it's coming from the U.S. government,
it.
or just. But the U.S. government will provide some sort of loan guarantee or something on it. But we can't raise enough money to do this. It needs to come from the outside, but it would really help American national security, and there's probably something in it for you
Juice
if you can get
the
this done.
deal. Juice the
Epstein
deal.
then goes out and says then puts out basically, tries to make contact with people in his network who might be interested in that deal. And then goes out to 5 people. 2 of them are in the space locally. The deal terms look good. They want to do it 100%, no hesitation.
But
And then 2 people.
there's
say,
one
well,
exception.
listen,
I remember
We're
that.
ready
That's why
to
I
do
was
the
surprised
deal.
see them. So, but
Whoops.
okay, it's all love.
But I need one more thing from you, sir. A child for me to fuck. That will really juice the deal.
You know, this
It's a good
guy,
idea,
he runs a nonprofit for digital free speech and censorship online. Hearing him talk this way makes me wonder what he's actually fighting
Censor this
for.
man.
Yeah, he should be censored.
I'm against free speech after watching this guy.
But I don't know, the risk profile on it looks a little high. this normally would not be something that my team would clear. We, it's interesting, but it's a little rich for my blood in terms of the risk profile. But Jeffrey Epstein asked them to do it, and Jeffrey Epstein, for the past.
But you really know what could grease this deal?
3 years of their lives has been the best weekend they've ever had. Has made them feel alive again in their mid 50s or 60s.
Ooh.
Has
Bro is really getting in their shoes, eh?
Yeah.
He
Made
really
them feel alive again. That's so disgusting.
Have you ever considered golf?
Imagine having to listen to this as a victim.
Yeah, true. Well, the audience is fucking not happy with this guy. And this guy should be... It's like, what inside of you makes you think that setting all of these exceptions and what ifs and about Epstein and then giving excuses like he's just trying to juice deals, baby. Like, what is the value in any of that? Right? Because we know for sure he rapes children. Maybe, but it wasn't the vast majority. It was only a couple. We know for sure he rapes children. That's a matter of record, right? So it's just not that many? Like, what's the problem? He said it wasn't that many kids he raped. Only 2 or 3. The vast majority of women he trafficked were barely legal. What are we gaining from this analysis, buddy?
Has opened all sorts of other deals for them, and this deal might work out. So, I'm afraid that if I say no to Jeffrey Epstein on this deal, I'm not going to get an invite to the next party.
That's a whole lot of yapping just to try to excuse pedophiles.
A dick in briefs.
Yo, if I don't say yes to this multi-billion-dollar deal that has a bunch of risk, I'm never going to get Epstein to let me fuck a kid again. Like, what the hell logic is that? I'm pretty sure if a billionaire wanted to be a pedophile, they could probably do it regardless, right? They're not like, I need Epstein to fucking film me and blackmail me. I'm sure most billionaires probably got their own Epstein, a guy.
Well, he's dead, so...
Yeah, I know. We'll need someone to fill his shoes. But the fact that Joe just sits there, and that his only follow-up is, what do they do for gay guys? Right? Like, he's not pushing back. What a fucking hack. The conspiracy guy can't stand 10 toes down on being against pedophilia. I don't know how anyone fucking deals with this. Joe Rogan is such a fucking disappointment.
It's funny because you're seeing a lot of people like Andrew Schultz like doing the opposite, like doing damage control. So I found it so strange that he had this guy on.
Never seen 2 people try so hard to normalize pedophilia. Right.
Yeah, literally.
They really have you by the balls, eh, Rogan? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
His best friend Peter Thiel and Elon Musk, and if you listen to the show, you know I'm not exaggerating. He's too deep. He's in too deep with them. Did this guy just call child sex trafficking sidebar? Actually, I believe he called it juicing the deal. You ever need a deal juice?
He called it the best parties in town.
They feel the most fun they've ever had. They feel young again.
They feel alive again.
They're defending it. You heard correctly. They're defending it. Welcome to 2026, where Joe Rogan and Alex Jones are now running PR. Oh, is Alex in on this? For international cabal of billionaire pedophiles. Joe Rogan's friend Elon Musk was begging to go to, quote, the wildest party on Epstein's island. Facts on facts on facts on facts. Let's never forget, guys, when the conspiracy theory guys who... when it's about minorities or white people,
trans,
or
how much
trans or something like that, they're all in. But when Epstein, the mother of all conspiracies, finally came out, and you have Elon Musk on record saying, "I want to come to the wildest party on your island," You got Joe Rogan interviewing this guy. What a fucking hack doesn't even begin to describe. What a scumbag. What a scumbag. Unprincipled fucking piece of shit. In fact, he's running defense for pedophilia so hard, it makes me wonder, Joe. Why are you so invested? This is insane. 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 Unforgivably insane. The moon isn't real and Epstein. Okay, the moon isn't real. And by the way, Epstein is innocent. There's a new conspiracy for us. This is funny. Bro, this is not the Epstein conversation we wanted. What the fuck did I just listen to?
Yeah.
This is how you normalize pedophilia.
Yep.
What is wrong with you, man? Yeah.
I mean, you know what I say?
Pretty sick business, eh?
Play ball!
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Thank you, Kid Rock. You took the words right out of Joe's mouth.
Play ball!
So apparently this guy, Mike Benz, who is just running defense for pedophilia,
Yeah.
is connected with Elon. How Elon Musk boosted false USAID conspiracy theories to shut down global aid. This apparently involves this guy. Let's see here.
Yes.
This is a long article. Oh, look who it is, Mr. Grease the Deal. This boy wants. You know what?
The deal.
This dude wants his deal greased. Oh, look, Mike Benz, a former alt-right vlogger. Wow, surprise! Joe Rogan's talking to an alt-right vlogger who's pro-pedophilia. This guy's been attacking USAID for years. He's a self-described cybersecurity expert, by the way.
I love the
You know what he
self-described.
specializes in? Keeping the dark web history off your hard drive.
Well, yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, it makes me wonder
Yeah.
the way he was talking, if this is what he does for a living.
Yeah.
his
What kind of
intent.
cybersecurity are we doing, buddy? What a freak, huh? What a freak. How about that? So Joe Rogan, everybody, he's doing great.